What's up, people? Just doing a quick video. I already did a video on this knife, so if you watch that one, you don't want to watch this one. Not too much difference. The only reason I'm redoing it is I did it on my cell phone, and when I uploaded it, I uploaded it from my cell phone, which made the video really small on YouTube for some reason. I didn't know it did that, so I'm redoing it. But anyway, this is my mk2 from Clyde Challenor. Clyde's a maker out of South Africa. Really good dude. I'll be honest, when I first got my first knife from him, I was just coming off like a bad experience dealing with a custom maker. And Clyde was just kind of a breath of fresh air. Just very communicative. I emailed him. He got back to me, honestly, in the same day. And that's with a time zone difference of Eastern Standard to whatever, time zone they're in South Africa. So I know it's pretty far off. So if he doesn't get back to me the same day, it's usually the next day or something like that. He's just very communicative, great to deal with, and just quality people in my books. So now that I'm done stroking Clyde, we'll move on to the knife. The mk2, it's a titanium liner lock. I went with full carbon fiber and a Damasteel blade. Quick specs. The blade length is about 3 1/8 inches. The overall length is around 7 3/8. Blade stock thickness is around 125 thou. And I measured the hollow grind right behind the edge, and it was around 0.021. So there's the quick specs. Obviously, I said it's a Damasteel blade. I think Clyde did a great job etching it. It looks great. I also dig his little new logo there. It's hollow ground. It slices very well. Carbon fiber looks good. It's polished. It's not like, it's obviously smooth. It's not super grippy or anything like that. So, sorry about that. I have a chew-in, and that's my fault. But lockup on it is pretty nice, and it's pretty early. It's solid. There's no play any direction. Up, down, left, right. Blade centering. It's pretty much spot on. And I'm hopping all around from the specs to this, but got a carbon fiber backspacer and a titanium bronze anodized pocket clip. Liners are obviously anodized bronze as well. He does have a little lock cutout relief there, so you can get in easy action. It's a front flipper. It works great. You can. That's my preferred method. I can also open it. I don't know if I can do it on camera like that with my index, and you can also do the open it like that. Personally, I prefer these type of front flippers with just like kind of a notch up there in the jimping over the ones kind of like Thorburn and Andre Van Heerden do with the middle tab there, which is great for this, but I prefer using my thumb. It's just me, different styles, whatever. But overall, like I said, I really dig this knife. It's solid, centered. It's really a great little EDC knife. Clyde's calling it kind of like his gentleman's EDC. But the blade stock still, it's not crazy overbuilt or anything, but 125 thou thick. I'd say it's more just a plain old EDC knife. I've cut up a few boxes and some food and shit with this. Nothing crazy. Like I said, it's sliced pretty well through the cardboard, and I'd say it's capable of just pretty much everything EDC type tasks that I do, which is most abrasive shit is basically cutting up boxes, and like I said, food, plastic, whatever, just daily needs. But honestly, the ergonomics are great. It's really just fits my hand perfect. That's the thing I like the most about it. Just feels great. Normal grip, any kind of grip, it feels good in. Reverse grip as well, but I don't use it, so I just tend to not do that too much in my videos. And beyond that, I like the blade to handle ratio. And like I said, Clyde uses the whole handle. I mean, there's literally, like, I could, if you really push in there, I can kind of get the tip, but I mean, you really have to be trying. And yeah, there you go. So, but I mean, I'm literally jamming my finger in there. But honestly, I like that. Like I said, it gets the most blade to handle ratio you possibly can in this knife. And beyond that, Clyde now carbonizes all of his lock faces. There's absolutely no stick And then, like I said, the knife is smooth. You disengage the lock, the blade just falls. So, and I also like the little touches. This is twist damage still, I believe, but he matched up the pattern as it's run diagonal with the handle scales, which is a nice little touch. But it's the second knife I've owned from Clyde. The first one is the mk2. Out of the two, I prefer the 2 better, just for ergonomics and feel in hand. And I like the blade shape. But both knives are solid. If you're thinking about getting a knife from Clyde, I would say do it if you can. I think his books are currently closed now. I think he just filled up the rest of them. But real improvements from the 1 to the 2, and I'm not saying in the models, because both models, any model you get will now have it. But like I said, he's carbonizing the lock faces. This one still I can get a little bit of stick out of, not much. It's not like finger grabbing, but when I had this, I did have to break it in. It would get crazy sticky every once in a while. So it's pretty well broken in now. This one, when I got it, had absolutely no lock stick whatsoever, but it's carbonized, so you wouldn't expect it to have the lock stick. And beyond that, this one, when I got it, I did make the sharpening notch a little bit better, bigger at least. And on this one, he has improved it, but to be quite honest, I used the wicked edge, so I'll probably just take the blade off. He improved it to the plunge line of the knife, but the handle's the way the wicked edge, the plastic, so I'll probably just take the knife apart and just do the blade by itself, and I'll be able to hit the whole edge. It did come really sharp. It would shave when I got it. I don't know if it's up there yet. If it's still, it'll shave a little bit now, but I'll probably touch it up soon on the wicked edge. Other than that, like I said, I think Clyde makes a really solid folder. His prices are very decent, so when and if when he opens his book back up, I would tell you hop on it. I know if you couldn't get on his books and you're at all interested in any one of these, I know for the mk2, Clyde is going to be doing a mid-tech run of the mk2 in a full titanium. It's going to be a front flipper, full titanium frame lock. So I've also seen him do some different pocket clips too, if you're like one of the guys against a spring clip. So depending on if he wants to do it or not, you'd have to contact him. But definitely look out. I will probably also get one of the frame lock mid-techs, but I don't think it'll replace this. I like this too much, and it's probably my second favorite knife. It just hits the bill for me. So beyond my AD10, it's my favorite knife. So that's that, people, and I'm out.